Welcome to Good Morning Society. My name is Becca Scott.
I'm Ruel Gaviola. Good morning, Becca, and
Good morning, Ruel.
welcome back.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Someone was on vacation.
Do I look tan? No, I don't, because I put on tons of mineral-based sunscreen.
Nice.
You
nice
know-
to be safe.
Yeah, the fun thing about having a baby on a beach vacation is that you slather them in mineral sunscreen, the kids kind that's like fully zinc, you know? And then while you're at it, you just put it on yourself. And so I have so much less sunburn, 100% less sunburn than any other beach vacation I've ever had.
That's great. It's good to be not sunburned when you
Yeah.
come back. Less painful, right?
As our science becomes more advanced, we have all found out that skin cancer is bad.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I hear. So, yay science.
Yay, science. Speaking of
science.
science, on this show we're all about segues, people. I have scientifically procured a new t-shirt. I made myself a crop top, everyone.
That's great. And it's one of our phrases here, our catch phrases.
One more game.
One more game. One more game. Everybody, that's what we do here.
Ray, you're gonna have to come on screen at some point, even though you are the faceless god Mike. Maybe your face shouldn't be on screen. It should be like a Muppet Babies thing.
Oh, yeah.
They can't know how handsome Ray is. But I do like that your hat is coordinated with your One More Game shirt.
Oh.
That'll be a little surprise for you all later.
Yeah, I didn't notice that. Well done, Ray. Wow.
Writing
Dune
checks I
level
cannot cash.
Dune screen.
Yeah, Dune level sunscreen is what I did.
Yeah.
What's the new science with you?
Nothing new here. That totally caught me off guard. I'm like, science? What kind of science? I have no idea.
What about new minerals?
Mineral. Wow, that's 2 for 2, Becca. I'm swinging on. I'm
Animal,
missing
vegetable?
Here. Yeah, vegetable. I did have vegetables this weekend.
Good.
Which is always good. I'm a big fan of cauliflower.
Me too.
Yeah, Michelle makes.
Cauliflower freak.
Yes, Michelle makes the best cauliflower dish in the world, and we didn't do it this week, but
Details.
we're gonna. It's a. How do you describe it? It's made in a cast iron skillet with a little lemon, and God, it's so good. It's not. It's like blackened cauliflower. Oh my God, it's fantastic, folks.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're all over at my house, I'll know that something's gone wrong because you shouldn't be at my house. But if you ever see me and Michelle, the dish she makes with cauliflower is fantastic.
I'll know that something has gone wrong because you shouldn't be in my house. It's the best thing anyone's ever said on the internet.
Thank you. Can you tell I'm still trying to wake up? You know what helps wake me up, Becca?
I don't. How do you perk up?
I perk up. Oh, nicely done. I perk up with a cup of a coffee from our friends at PERC Coffee.
Hey, thanks, friends at PERC Coffee. Here is our a bag of PERC Coffee, which Jake kindly made us each a pour over. He brought his grinder from home so we can
Yeah.
taste this whole bean coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's let's see. Hot
Yes.
and delicious.
Tasty. Very tasty.
A very big sip for the temperature of this coffee. That was my face.
As Becca's tongue burns off, this is really good.
It's really good.
I'll be fully transparent. I have tried this one before, and I love this blend, the Brazilian blend. Yeah, it's a bit on the mild side, but I'm okay because when I was a younger man, I was a bit on the wild side. But now, as a gentleman who's reached a certain age, I'm a little more on the mild side, Becca.
I would call you a mild gentleman.
Thank
with
you.
a mild, in a mild manner, but fierce of heart.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that a lot.
You
Yeah.
want to get it tattooed?
Oh, I've already got that one.
PERC also has some crazy flavors that we have up here. Banana split and M&M, and graham and Brazil nut is the decaf. And I haven't yet tried banana and M&M, but
Yeah.
I am curious.
I am curious too. That sounds like such a wild combination to me. And banana and coffee, I mean, I'll try it.
I'll try anything once.
Same.
You know, if monkeys do it, I saw a lot of monkeys in Costa Rica, so they're on my mind.
I was just gonna say, speaking of monkeys, you saw some in Costa Rica.
I saw so many monkeys.
Are they like terrifying in real life? I feel like they would be sort of scary.
They're they're playful tricksters, you know? How they're like the trash pandas of Central America.
Nice.
They're like squirrels. They're everywhere. They're like climbing on fence posts, and they're trying to steal your food at all times.
Okay.
And if you let them, they will come back. And then another thing that they say not to feed the monkeys, one of the reasons is that we have all kinds of bacteria that maybe those monkeys are not inoculated to. And so we can hurt the monkeys.
Oh, wow.
So we can make them sick.
We would actually make them sick, not the other way around.
Exactly.
So
and you know what? Humans are selfish, so when you tell them that, even if it's not true, it makes them stop feeding the monkeys.
Okay, there you go. Wow. I was thinking, I'm thinking monkeys, I'm thinking apes, I'm thinking Planet of the Apes. Damn you, dirty apes. They're probably saying, damn you, dirty humans.
Yeah, exactly. They said that a lot. One funny thing is that we rented a place with a little backyard, and there was a sign, like a wood carved sign. It was really cool. It said, "Don't feed the monkeys." And then the monkey would come around the pool and like try and steal our watermelon and knock down the sign that said, "Don't feed the monkeys." And it was like, oh, well, he thinks if we can't see the sign that we might feed him.
Perfect.
That's what's happening here.
Wow, that is one smart monkey.
I know.
That is great.
So I hear we talk about games in this studio.
Is that what we do? Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah, well, sometimes we do. We've got one on the table right now. Would you like to talk about that?
I would. And in fact, I will mention that Cyclin Studio is one of the sponsors of today's episode of Good Morning Society. So thank you so much to Cyclin Studios. They sponsored this unboxing of Cosmic Chains. This is a 2-player, 30 to 40 minute game by designer Dmitry Gorbachev and artist Maria Kolyadina. It's a tactical dueling card game. It is delightfully tiny. Comes with this little comic. Please enjoy.
Yeah.
We have a rule book, and we have some little pieces.
Oh my gosh, not only is it a comic, it is a postcard. So after you enjoy the laughter here, you can pass it on to a friend for them to laugh as well.
And send it to space.
Yes.
To your friends in space. Send
Very
them a
cool.
postcard. All right, so we have a deck of cards for Team Cats.
Yay, Team
and
Cats.
Team AI, also known as Blowbots.
Blowbots.
And basically what you're doing is you're making a chain of cards. There's gonna be 5 cards total in the chain, and the cards can only be placed next to cards that have an appropriate symbol. You have like your satellites, and then your connector cards, and then you have like the ray gun damage cards to damage the other team, the other person's satellites. And it's super adorable. I really like the design. I really like the font choice, honestly.
Yeah.
I guess it's called typeface in the biz. And some of the cards have one-time use powers. So basically on your team, you can either launch a new satellite, which on your first turn, you always do that, or you can swap the position of 2 of the cards already played, or you can destroy one of your opponents.
All right. Pew, 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 pew.
And it's super cute, super simple, and just really gorgeous. Just
Oh my gosh.
components. This
Nice.
is a coin that is, I believe, the first player token. It says, "The champ of champs, way to go."
Wow. Oh my gosh, that is
I
like
guess
solid.
You flip it when you win.
Do you dare flip it?
Okay, here's a new little trick I picked up. Watch this one. No, wait, hold on. No, wait, hold on. It's easier with a bigger coin. I'm gonna get it, and you guys are gonna be so impressed. Spin, God dang it.
Cyclin Studio is in the chat on YouTube, by the way, probably just squirming at their premium high-quality components being abused in this way.
Well, you know, you get what you pay for.
So there it is. Very nice. So you learned this new trick called spinning.
Ah, so good!
I like it. Look at that. What a great coin.
I am notoriously not a coin person. Funny thing, yesterday I spent all day playing D&D. It was filmed, I won't say where, but maybe check my Instagram story. And my character flips a lot of coins.
Oh, perfect.
So I had these big coins with big dragons on them, and those I could spin.
Okay.
but not that.
Yeah,
Yes.
no dragon on this
Can't,
one.
no, that's
But-
called sideways flipping. Thank you, Tora. Yes,
Nice.
I'll work on my sideways flipping. I'm very impressed by your sideways flipping.
Thank you.
And I'm very impressed by Cosmic Chains.
Yeah.
Check it out from Sickland Studios. They have a Kickstarter coming up soon.
Okay.
We can throw that in chat somehow, some way, someday.
Okay.
I'll just go to our Twitch. That's what?
And I said thank you.
No.
Oh, volume.
No.
That is live now. We're saying live now.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Oh, live now. Okay, great.
Yay.
And it has 2,700 and counting of a $5,000 goal. I think they're going to way exceed that. They've got 24 days to go. Yeah, it's really cute. It's really cool.
Yeah, very
come
nice.
here and check it out.
These type of games are very near and dear to my heart. I love getting these type of games at the table because they're quick to learn and always a fun thing with the dueling because my main gaming partner, Michelle, there's only 2 of us in the house, so we
Yeah.
need 2-player games like this one, Cosmic
Yeah.
Chains.
I was just thinking I'm going to borrow this one tonight and see if Mr. Becca is interested.
Nice. Yeah, I'm sure Mr. Beck will enjoy this as well. I love the postcard. Yay, postcard
Postcard's
and
very
comic.
cool.
Yeah. There you go.
Nice.
Cool, cool, cool.
Nice, Sickland Studios.
Awesome.
Okay, we see you.
Right on.
Yeah.
Let's talk about more games, Becca.
Okay, I could do that.
Yeah, and as we do that, I see that my computer is locked up, which is
Tickle it.
yeah, tickle, tickle, tickle. It's okay.
Well,
Okay, well.
should we go to your bag of games
Here we
while
go.
we think about? Oh,
There
yay!
we
Okay.
are. There we are. It's working now. Friends, we've got some friends. We've got friends. We've got friends that just kicked off their Kickstarter this morning for their channel. It's My Brothers from Another Mother, the brothers Murph and Nick and Mike Murphy. They are funding season 8 of their channel. As you can see there's Nick and Mike. What they're doing is they are moving from Southern California up to Northern California, and they've already got a studio picked out. They on their YouTube channel they did like a little preview of what it's going to look like. And the money they're raising here is going to help them, level up their game. And look at this.
There's a quote from a really cool guy.
Yeah, it says here, we're getting 2 more pugs and naming them Mike and Nick.
Yeah.
And we also have
Is that a stretch goal?
total stretch goal. And also Amy and Maggie from Thinker and Themer said they're not allowed in Australia due to being too awesome. And that is so true. So there's the funding goals. They're looking to get 35K, hoping to get 65K. They just launched like less than an hour ago. They're at almost $7,000. So
Heck yeah.
yeah, Nick and Mike are gonna rock it. And you know what? What's really cool, folks, if you back this, not only you're backing 2 amazing content creators, but you also get a chance to get a brand new game called Table Fables by Jimmy Merrill with art by the amazing Beth Sobel, my all-time favorite board game artist. I
Really?
love Beth Sobel.
She's awesome.
Yeah. So it's an 18-card solo game, and what you're doing, it's the Big Bad Wolf, and trying to, get the Big Bad Wolf away from, whoever. Twiggy is your favorite, apparently, the Piggy, Twiggy the Piggy.
Twiggy the Piggy.
And again, my my computer's locking up here. So
Well, I just want to say,
Yeah.
Mike and Nick Murphy are 2 of the most genuine, sweet guys. Like, if you follow their channel, which
Yeah.
if you're here, you definitely already do, they are exactly how they seem. They are
Yeah.
so much fun. They are so kind and sweet. And it is really expensive and really difficult to build out a studio. It's a huge, big life change for them to move their whole life to a different city. And I think what they're doing is very brave. And I hope that you guys back them because there's some sick bros.
yeah, absolutely. I love those 2 guys. And fun fact, Nick and Mike Murphy and myself, we founded TLN 4 years ago, Tabletop Live Network. That's our collaboration with Twitch streamers around the world. Did that 4 years ago in my garage as they were bringing over a table. They were giving me their old gaming table. And they brought it over, and then next thing you know, we talked for like 3 hours in my garage. We were still like distancing. We had our masks,
What a
and
time.
yeah, what a time. But I've had the privilege of working with them the last couple of years, and they're awesome. So please go support them if you can.
Yeah, I just started working with them, and I'm sad that they moved. But I'm sure I'll see them because there's conventions, there's ways that us gamers connect all the time.
Yeah,
but,
absolutely.
I'm sad that they're a little farther away.
Yeah, it's a bummer. Love those guys. I just squished a bug.
Whoa! Okay.
Yeah, we need a
Mr.
bug cam.
Exterminator over
yeah,
here.
yeah.
Not so mild anymore.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Do I have bug guts on my hand? I don't know. Well, nothing that PERC coffee can't solve.
That's
yeah.
okay, I'm a bug killer too. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm not putting them outside. You should not have come in my house.
Exactly. Aloha Legends, thank you for joining us. Let's move on. Let me see if I can get this computer is working. Yes, look at this.
We love when things work.
Yay. The next game up that I want to talk about is Keystone North America's second edition. This has the coastal expansion. So Keystone, the first edition, I absolutely loved. And let me press the play button there. There you go. From our friends at Rose Gauntlet Entertainment. This is a tile laying game using these beautiful cards. The new edition has new art. And I'm going to tell you, I have the first edition. I prefer the second edition art. Really, it's fantastic.
Oh, I mean, that's why you make a second edition.
Exactly.
Right? You improve upon the things.
Yeah, I mean, it is gorgeous. What you're doing is building habitats, and you have your animals trying to match them up. It's really puzzly, and I think this game, Becca, if someone was not into solo gaming, I would say try this out because the solo game is absolutely fantastic.
Okay.
It is based on real science.
I love science.
I do too.
You know, like cauldrons and spells, science.
Yes. And spinning coins on the table.
Yeah,
that's science, folks. The field journal is based on actual science. Folks that actually go in the field, and study habitats and animals and whatnot. And you take the solo journey using a narrative that's in the book, and it's fantastic. I did part of it in the first edition. The second edition, folks, it's all brand new. Look, you open up envelopes with cool stuff.
We love an envelope opening.
I do too, yes.
Have you streamed the previous versions of Keystone that maybe people could check out?
Glad you asked, Becca. Yes, I have. Over on my YouTube channel, folks, Ruel, Gaviola, I did do the first adventure or mission in the field journal. So you get a little taste of it, but I don't spoil anything else. So there's the field journal there. It's so good. It's really, it's learning, it's education, and we like our education in games, folks, here on Good Morning Society.
I like a good thinking.
Thinking. Thinking.
When I break Ray, that's when I know I said something really dumb.
That's our goal. Our goals every
You get the
show.
delayed response. That's how you know it took a second to load in the brain.
So be sure to check that out, folks. It is now on Kickstarter from our friends at Rose Gauntlet
I was not
Entertainment.
looking at the outline when I asked that question. I want you to know.
Oh, okay.
It does say the next bullet point is Ruel solo playthrough. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, there it
I
is.
just use science to intuit what is coming next. Science is all about intuition, right?
The Intuit, I love it.
Yeah.
Love it, love it, love it. Gonna continue looking at games. This is another one from our friends at IV Studios.
Yeah.
IV Games, a.k.a. Why isn't this video loading? Load video, load.
Okay, now talk about playthroughs on the internet. We
yeah.
have a playthrough of Fractured Sky, the original version. This is an expansion, Rift, and Fractured Sky is such a cool, such a unique setting for a really well thought out area control game. And
Yes.
oh, look at all those comments!
Look.
See, they all think so too.
Tons of comments. 8.5s.
8.5s across the board.
I'm going to tell you right now, that's a little low, in my opinion.
I know.
love
I'm
this
like
game.
9.5.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on, a lot of places to put your. Oh, did you see the snap of the
Magnets.
magnet?
Oh, yeah, the
Ooh.
magnets.
Magnets,
The magnets.
To
yes.
put your attention.
That's science.
Yeah. There's like there's bits of fallen star that an octopus god left in the clouds. I don't know.
Yeah.
The story makes perfect sense, everybody. You're trying to collect these star shards that are in the different areas of the map, and some of them you can peek at where that star shard's going to be by expending your turn to check under a card, or you can just use your turn to do area control placement and hope that that's where the star will land, or maybe you know it's going to be there, but then there's one that is randomly selected. Yep. I also think it's really cool that you only have like 10 points to work with for your area control placement.
Yeah.
And so maybe you place 10. If you place a 10, then your others must be 0. If you place a 1, then you could do, a 2,
Right.
and then you have a 7 left. And you can only place 3, fighting for control units in a single round.
It's so good.
Zach's enjoying.
Zach,
a
look
fine
at
whiskey.
this. Zach's having a great time over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What just happened there?
Yeah, and just to be clear, Zach does not come in with the game when you purchase it on Kickstarter, folks.
I disagree.
Or does
yeah.
he?
I think when I've played, he's always nearby.
Oh, okay, yeah. Ultimate stretch goal, folks. Just to continue on what Becca was saying, what I love about Ivy Games is every single one of their games has a lot of deep strategy going on, but the rule book's really easy to get through. It's not like you're reading, thousands of pages. They do such a great job of communicating how to play the games, and then that gets the games quickly to the table. And we played a bunch of them, not only on streams and videos and whatnot, but just sorry, I got distracted by the magnets. Look, magnets.
Magnets!
Look at those magnets.
Love me some magnets.
That's one of the coolest things ever. It's so satisfying to pick up your piece of the magnet. Look, magnets.
Magnets.
Science. I forgot what I was saying, but look at those magnets, folks. They're beautiful. I love them.
And because there is a question in chat, Zach spells it Z-I-C, folks. Zach Dixon.
Yes, Zach.
He's a Z-I-C guy.
Yes.
Straight, simple, to the point, like their games.
Yep. Beautiful game. Folks, be sure to check this one out. As always, Ivy Studios just knocking it out of the park. What else? They've done Moonrakers. They've done Failed Fate.
Which there's a great couple videos that we're in together.
Yeah.
On the Ivy Studio YouTube channel that I had so much fun on that shoot day. It
amazing,
was just,
yeah.
Brothers Murph were there, Shay was there.
All
Monique,
the friends. Yep.
Paula, so much fun.
So much fun, folks. So
yes, Mythic Mischief is also one of their
that's
games.
The other one.
Which obviously, if you're paying attention to what I've been up to,
Someone's really good at that
love
game.
Mythic Mischief. They dropped an app on iOS, and for several months, I played like hours and hours of this thing while breastfeeding my newborn baby on my phone. I had to cut myself off. That's how addicted I was. I sure did go down a rabbit hole. You are not wrong. And that game has infinite replayability to me. It's a two-player abstract strategy. Very thematic in a spooky library at a magic school.
Yeah.
And the factions are like, you got ghosts, you got zombies, you got werewolves. Wizards are my favorite.
Yeah, there's such a cute game, and like you were saying, infinite replayability, because you learn the rules and then you have all these different factions and you just work in so many different ways. Again, what I'm saying, someone's really good at that game, folks. Trust me.
I love abstract strategy.
Always crushing that game, Becca. Yeah.
Who gave me a second cup of caffeinated coffee today?
I don't know.
That's
I'm
what I want to know.
This is great.
PERC coffee. It'll perk you up.
Woo.
It's really good.
PERC.
I want to dump it on my head. PERC, if you buy a commercial from us, that's exactly what you're going to get.
Becca dumping coffee on
It's
her
so
head.
good.
It's so good. Speaking of dumping stuff on your head.
Perfect segue.
Yeah, perfect segue for this game that has nothing to do with dumping on stuff on your head. And it's the button stock. Oh, there it is. I want to say this right. Is it Ziggurat?
Ziggurat.
Ziggurat.
Yeah.
A legacy adventure game. Why am I excited about this game? Glad you asked, Ruel. The reason why I'm excited about this.
And Rob Daviau is the reason
Exactly,
why.
exactly. Rob Daviau, Matt Leacock. Rob Daviau, you know that name from Restoration Games. He's done all kinds of big properties. Matt Leacock.
One of my favorites is Betrayal Legacy.
Oh,
and
yeah, that's
he's kind of
right.
like the progenitor of the Legacy game. He
Yes.
did Risk Legacy, which I believe was the first, called itself a Legacy game.
Right, yeah. I forgot about the Betrayal thing. Oh my gosh.
We did an entire playthrough
Yeah.
on Geek and Sundry. That was so much fun.
Yeah.
Xander was on there.
Oh,
Yeah,
Xander, he's so good.
Wow, that was the best.
Yes. This could be the best, though. Look at this. This looks beautiful. And what I'm excited about, Becca, not only is Rob on this game, but Matt Leacock, he did a little game called Pandemic, right?
Heard of it? I met him once, and he was really, really sweet.
Oh, okay. That's
I
good
met
to
Rob
know.
too. Also,
Yeah.
just a brilliant man.
Yeah.
One of the things I'll never forget that he told me when he guested on my podcast Victory Points is he always wears a suit when he flies on an airplane because he's showing respect for the flight crew, and they are always kinder to him. And I was like,
Oh,
noted.
smart.
That's hacking that system. I like that.
That is.
Nothing to do with board games, but I always remember it.
That's a good pro tip. Me, I dress so sloppily when I fly and play. You saw me when we flew.
I've seen you full sweats, like a hat down. Don't look at me.
Yeah, I'm all about comfort when I'm
Crocs?
flying. Yeah,
Is it Crocs?
not just like slides. I just
slides.
like my Adidas slides. But again, that has nothing to do with this game. What this game is about, there's a dragon that lived once long ago, but is no longer there. Or that's what the legend says. So it's up to you and your fellow players to go explore this castle. It is literally a 3D castle that you're going to go explore in.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we love Cardboard Castles. You go in there, it's cooperative legacy game, so things are going to change. You're going to be ripping up cards, opening envelopes. And yeah, I'm super excited about this. What's great is this game is coming out from Mindware. So they do like toys, and they do a game called Corkle. If you've ever heard that, you see that all the time in like Target and stuff. So this is going to be a mass-produced game, and I love that they're going to get that in the hands of more than just our, all of us here, hardcore gamers.
Quirkle.
Yes, Quirkle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, love that game. So they're going to get this game into the hands of, like, say, the general audience, and I love that because
The
we
basics, if you will.
Yeah, there it is, Mindware. Yeah, so that's going to be coming out September of this year. I think we're looking at what's that called? Essen Spiel. It may be released there. So yeah, fun.
I mean, two out of this world designers teaming up. It's like, how are they even? They both have so many big ideas.
Yeah.
How do you fit both of them in a room?
Yeah, we're gonna find out.
Yeah, we'll see.
With
It's
Ziggurat.
gonna be killer. Yeah.
Ziggurat, was there a candy bar named Ziggurat? Was there? Am I just thinking crazy thoughts?
I'm gonna make you a candy bar named Ziggurat.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I feel was Ziggurat a candy bar? No, was it Zig? There's a Z word that started with a candy bar. I don't know.
I don't know, but we do need to talk about what Ray just said in chat.
What
I
did
will
Ray just say?
confess.
No, I tried to slip it in.
If I'm on the window and my partner's in the middle seat, that pants button is gonzo.
Don't.
Nice.
I didn't know. You all have that knowledge that you can get away with that, but you did not hear it from me.
What do you think the flight attendants think when they walk by and they're like,
They don't
I don't
see.
see that?
No.
I
It's
know
under
that
the
button is gonzo
seatbelt.
right now.
It's under the seatbelt and a big comfy sweater. We're not.
You know how I get around this? I don't wear pants with buttons.
Nice.
You always wear stretchy pants.
Stretchy pants, yeah. Or
You
like,
can eat whatever you want for lunch.
yeah. When I'm on plane, you saw I was all about active pants, right?
Yeah.
Which are basically just sweats, but fancier.
Oh, and while I'm on the mic, YouTube knows and now it's on Twitch as well. Zagnut.
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 you're looking
Thank
for
you, geeky chat.
I gotta look up what a Zagnut looks
Thank
like.
you. It was not Ziggurat, it's a Zagnut.
John C. Greer on YouTube. Technically beat him to the punch.
Oh, okay.
I'm sticking up for the YouTube comments
This
over
looks
here.
Thank you, John. Thank
So
you, Geeky.
bad.
Appreciate
This
it.
looks
Roland
awful.
Reggie, good to see you here, friend.
Crunchy peanut butter center surrounded by toasted coconut flakes. That's why. See, I don't like toasted coconut.
I'm not really a big coconut fan.
Yeah,
as
I can.
well.
It can be in something like
Yeah.
coconut curry, coconut milk. Let's go.
yeah.
But coconut texture, not for me.
Yeah. Speaking of coconuts, when you were in Costa Rica.
Speaking of coconuts, there were coconuts. There's a sign
Okay.
that also, like the one the monkey knocked down, same wood carving, said, "Watch out for falling coconuts."
Donk.
No one got bonked.
Okay.
Luckily.
Oh,
Yeah.
darn. I was sort of hoping they would.
Were you speaking of coconuts about?
I was going to say, did you have coconut water while you're there? You know how they take the machete and chop it off and let you drink?
I had so many piña coladas.
Oh.
One a day max, but
That's it, really?
we were there for a lot of days.
Something about going on vacation when there's a beach. Pina coladas, it's like the perfect drink, right?
It is, in fact, the perfect drink.
Yeah.
And the first day we were like taking a bus to get to the jungle,
Mm-hmm.
and there were 6 adults, 3 babies. Perfect system when you have a baby, travel with other people with babies.
Nice.
And on the road, we stopped for lunch, and I got the best pina colada, and everybody tried it. And then all week, we were all like, well, this one's not quite as good as that one Becca got on the road. We were trying to match. You know when you have that perfect flavor
Yep.
and everything compares to it? But
best.
was it just the fact that we had gotten off an airplane and wanted to get to the beach? Or was it really the best pina colada? Who's to say?
Who's to say?
Yeah.
But it's pina colada. I'm not gonna lie, it sounds sort of good right now. It's starting
Pina coladas. And hearing about one more game.
One more game.
Then
One
you
more
best
game.
come to Good Morning Society.
GMS.
Or you might be kind of lame.
GMS.
If you like hearing songs that I make up, hear about PERC Coffee.
PERC.
Then get in here in this Twitch chat. What rhymes with coffee?
Coffee.
We're gonna drink some more coffee.
That was brilliant. So, folks, if you're on Twitch, please clip that. We need to save that for posterity. That was brilliant.
We made Ray a button.
Ray, yes.
Well, button.
I hit the button. We'll see if it worked.
All right.
Yeah, it
Nice.
would work.
I've also been keeping track of transition points for this. Becca, you get 2 for that one. Ruel, you've been losing 1 point for every speaking of.
Oh, I lose points for speaking
So
of?
the score right now is Becca 4, Ruel, you're at -1.
-1.
What did I transition?
With the song.
The song was...
Going right into one more game.
I feel like
That
that's
was
like
worth 2.
automatic winner. That could be an automatic
It's
winner.
the PERC.
I'm going to let you know.
It's the PERC.
PERC.
What can
yeah.
I say? I am going to be up all night.
I didn't know I was losing points for the speaking of. Darn it.
Hey,
love that you made this executive
decision. Record low score.
I
That be all
could, yeah.
yours.
Oh, I can play. This is for like golf. You know, I'm going for the low score. That's how yeah.
it's highest number regardless of whether there's a negative side.
Oh, okay,
or not.
cool.
Yeah.
Speaking of highest numbers, when we play board games, we like the high numbers, folks. And this game here, you're trying to get the most points over your opponents, like any other game out there. This is called SETI, S-E-T-I, the search for extraterrestrial intelligence.
Oh, you think I don't know?
Yeah, we...
Remember.
Oh, are you really?
Card carrying. Here,
Oh.
let me pull out my wallet.
Nice.
No,
There it is, folks.
No, it's not.
How are those stretchy pants treating you now, huh? Yeah, that's right.
That is the downside.
Stretchy pants, stretchy pants.
Truly, my criteria for clothing shopping these days is there a pocket for my phone because I cannot carry anything else. No.
Nice.
I have baby in one hand and I need another hand for coffee.
Yeah, we all do. Search for extraterrestrial intelligence. Obviously, there's none here. But in the game...
Wait, intelligence or
Intelligence.
coconuts? Just a bunch of coconuts, you guys.
What you're trying to do is search for the intelligent species of life outside of our own galaxy. It reminds me of that movie Contact. You ever see that?
Jodie Foster?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Matthew McConaughey and...
Are we gonna go through a wormhole that seems like a really long time to us, but then we're in a courtroom and it's like, nah, that was 3 seconds, lady.
Yes, exactly. Oh my gosh, that's a great movie, right?
That's a great movie.
And that's based on science, which this game is also based on. This is Eleni from CGE who's publishing it.
Hi, Eleni.
Hey, Eleni, let's get back to the game. So here you are, sending out your probes and whatnot, gathering data, and then you're going to eventually use that back on Earth to upgrade equipment and try to figure out, are these actually aliens talking to us, or what are we doing here? Or it could be, like you said, 3 seconds of just nothing. Who knows? Tom Skerritt, that's who I was thinking of. I don't know why I just was. Tom Skerritt was like the one of the astronauts on that movie.
I was gonna make an inappropriate joke at 3 seconds of nothing, but I held back.
Oh. I'm trying to figure out what
Thank
you
you,
were going to
everyone.
say. Darn it,
I don't
missed
even know.
it. Darn it, I missed it. Anyways,
Ray knows.
darn
No,
it, Ray.
guys like Ruel and me
Talk
could
about
never
my
get
high
that
school
joke.
boyfriend, huh?
Okay, I have no idea what we're talking about. Yeah, what's great? There's 200 cards in this game, over 200 cards in this game. You're gonna go through them and figure out what's going on. Extraterrestrial intelligence, we don't have any left on in this noggin
Not
here.
here.
But SN 2024, look for it then. And yeah, looking forward to that one. Check it out, folks.
Check games, publishers of codenames. You know,
I mean,
you could trust anything they do.
yeah,
Yeah,
they do
that.
all kinds of great stuff. Bye, Lainey. Let's go to the next
Bye,
game here.
Lainey.
Bye, Lainey.
See you, Eleni, or later.
You're crushing it today.
I don't know. That's where you tell me I'm crushing.
You're-
Was it my song? That I almost made rhyme something with coffee? I didn't see anyone in chat with a rhyme for coffee, and I'm disappointed.
Thank you, Dwyer.
Coffee, thank you.
Yeah, oh,
Thank you.
toffee, yes. Coffee, toffee. I really think the Costa Rica vibes I'm feeling it right now.
Are you laughing at that? Did it rhyme? I don't know. I don't know.
That's it, folks. That's it. I can't think of anything better than that. That is amazing.
Did
Folks,
we tell them enough about SETI?
We did. Let's move on to another game. We're talking about coffee. This is also a beverage game called Formosa Tea.
Speaking of beverages.
Speaking of
I
beverages.
just lost a point.
Hey, yes, yeah. Take like 2 points off for Becca because she stole my line. Formosa Tea is a heavier weight worker placement game, and I'm really excited about this because it's been out of print for about 5 years.
Ooh.
Yeah, so they have streamlined the rules. They've did some new artwork, got some new pieces, and boy, oh boy, you are making tea, and you go through the seasons. It's sort of like the viticulture, I think, of tea making. So you send your workers out in the yards or wherever you grow tea. I'm not really sure of the
yards.
process. Is it the yards?
Yeah, the shipyards.
That's where the milkshakes are, right?
That's where the boys go.
Thank you. Thank you, Ray. Can I get a point for that? I'm calling for every single point. Thank you.
Maybe we need it on the overlay.
Yeah.
If you wanted more work. Ray.
It's getting closer. Ruel's back up to 0. Becca, I did take 1 off for the horny silence you created with your 3 seconds joke. So it's Becca 2, Ruel nothing.
Oh my God.
Okay. Thank
What
you.
did I sell
Thank you,
myself?
Horny Silence.
What did I sign up for? Horny silence. This is based on Taiwanese tea production. I love the fact that they are actually, in Taiwan playing the game or during, in a tea house. It's great. There's some oolong.
Ooh,
I'm a big oolong fan.
Oolong, huh?
And while I haven't played the game itself, were you going to say something about oolong?
I don't know. I was trying to think of my favorite kind of tea, but see, it is it's apple cinnamon.
Apple cinnamon.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's really good. Yeah.
I think I stick with the classic Earl Grey. That's my
I
my
love
go-to.
Earl Grey hot. But
Yes.
if I am choosing tea, it's because I'm avoiding the coffee, and therefore I usually go for non-caffeinated.
Nice. Good call. Formosa Tea, folks, back on Kickstarter now, 2nd edition. It is back in print. You're going to have to get it now because there are independent publishers. These are 2 of the designers and company folks, and it's going to be out. Yeah, it'll be out, or it is out right now on Kickstarter for another couple of weeks, I think.
Awesome.
So that's
How's
your
the
chance.
Kickstarter doing?
They're at halfway through. They're halfway there. So they'll get it. They've still got a couple of weeks to go.
Yeah, and we love supporting small publishers here. TBD,
We do.
Taiwan board game design. I mean, especially in countries where it's there's less board game companies.
Yes.
So let's support them, y'all.
Let's support them, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Continuing on.
Please.
Yeah. Let's,
Would you say it's maybe time for one more game?
I like it. One more game. Shrinkopolis. I'm not gonna lie. I just picked this.
Talk about my high school boyfriend. I'll show myself. Once I started, I'm sorry. What's this game about? Oh no, I got him. I got him. One more game.
I have no idea what this is about now. You're drafting
Self-published?
cards. You're reliving your high school memories. No.
That's not a board game anymore.
That is not a board. That's like that's years of therapy. Humanity's found solutions to global warming, overpopulation. They've shrunk all the people down.
Oh, cool! Like that Matt Damon movie.
Yes. Matt Damon movie. What? Where they shrink?
Okay, look, I can't remember the name, but someone does. Matt
Rick
Damon-
Moranis?
What?
What?
Downsizing. So this is a 2-for-1 movie. You know when some movies halfway through they're like, well, we've run out of that plot. Let's do a different one. Matt Damon is like, you know what? It's a lot cheaper. There's this new technology where you can shrink yourself down. Wait, come in and do a movie review. Get next to the
I
mic.
thought you were talking about Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
That's what
Rick
I thought.
Moranis.
Rick Moranis.
Matt, right
There's
here,
Matt.
okay. Can you put us a full screen camera?
Oh my God, I'm sorry. This is falling
Review of
apart.
Downsizing, if you please.
Downsizing, a film that I watched for the first time this past year, is 2 of the worst movies you've ever seen in one. And if either of the individual movies had been made, could have each been an excellent movie. Highly recommend. You see Matt Damon's wiener.
Yeah,
But
so
he's
butt.
this big when it happens.
Yeah.
Or maybe you see his butt. I can't remember. But
Yeah, definitely
This
butt.
episode is doomed. for there's no monetization, no children allowed, it's nothing.
I said wiener. That's a family-friendly version of the word. Okay, I'm getting confirmation it might have been his butt, but I think there is wiener in the movie among Because they got all these tiny people laid out on the table, and then big people are like scooping them with an egg turner.
Yeah, spatula.
And being like, all right, go to small world. And then they're like, what if we went to small Sweden? And that's when it breaks. And you're like, what? What are we watching?
Yeah. And then is it like an apocalypse, and then only the small people survive?
That's like their theory. It's like, are we doing Fallout? No, it's baffling.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, but also they just like forget they're small halfway through and just have a drama.
It's Honey, I Shrunk the Kids meets An Unfortunate Truth.
Anyway, that's Matt Damon's movie corner.
Yeah. Thanks, Matt. Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
Wow. Downsizing. I had no idea that was a thing.
Thank you, Matt. Anyway, what's Shrinkopolis about?
So, go check out Shrinkopolis, folks, in a theater near you. No, this has totally got off
Today
the
is
rails.
Unhinged. PERC Coffee, thanks so much for what you've done to the show.
We love y'all. We love y'all. Yeah, it's a 15 to 40 minute game. It's a lot of fun. It looks a city card. You're doing the things. It looks cute. Trust me.
It's tiny. I love a tiny game.
I
You
do
can fit it
too.
in a suitcase.
Yeah, as long as it's not in high school, you're good. Yeah.
Inappropriate, Ruel.
Yeah, cut me off. That's it. Yeah, what? Can we do one more?
One
more game.
One more game.
All right, here it is. I'm going to move forward. We're going to call an audible here. We're doing Chicken Fried Dice, just because I love that name. There's no better name than Chicken Fried Dice. And yes, it does make me a little hungry. All we have is a box cover on BGG because it's coming out next year. And the reason why I wanted to highlight this game, Becca, is because the designer is Rob Newton. Who's Rob Newton? Glad you asked, Ruel, and glad you asked, Becca. He did a wonderful roll and write game called Sonora, which is one of the most unique roll and writes I've ever seen. It takes the...
My girlfriend is Sonora. I tell you folks you adore her. Sorry, that's on Bella's baby.
I was going to say, I don't
every
know that
single morning.
song. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, yes, you do.
Do I?
Jump in the line, rock your body in time. Okay, I believe you.
And we dance around the table.
More game.
Yes, game. Chicken Fried Dice from designer Rob Newton. Sonora is a wonderful roll and write. It combined two wackiest things ever. They took the dexterity game Crokinole and made it into a roll and write with like 4 different boards. It was wacky. So I want to see what he's doing for this roll and write, Chicken Fried Dice, because it's got to be wacky and cool. And
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Apropos of nothing, because that's the mood for today.
Yeah.
Shay told me he's in a Crokinole tournament today.
What?
I don't know if that's public knowledge, and I'm sorry if it wasn't, Shay.
Wow, it is now, Shay. Good luck, friend. Wow, have you played Crokinole?
I have.
Oh, greatest dexterity game ever, folks. Would you agree? It doesn't matter. It is the greatest dexterity game ever. Sorry.
Deep cut.
Yeah.
I played at Trey Parker's house with a
What?
giant wooden Crokinole
Wow.
set, and it was maybe the coolest day of my life.
Oh my
Not gonna
God.
lie. Yeah.
Was
That
Trey like super
He
like?
didn't know I was in his house. I'm just kidding. He did. Yeah, no, I just stuck in the night, found the Crokinole board, and had a great time.
I was gonna say, do I need to call the police at this point?
Too
Like,
late.
oh,
Statute of limitations on,
baby.
breaking
Yes.
and entering. Yeah.
Chicken Fried Dice, folks. Next year, coming out from a self-published publisher. Cool.
Heck yeah. Very
Yay.
cool. I saw Sonora's from Pandasaurus. Just
Yes.
shout out.
Yeah.
Love
Pandasaurus.
Pandasaurus. Love Pandasaurus.
We do.
Okay, so we talked about 2 games that you lent me to take on vacation, and I thought it'd be fun to talk about how much I love them.
Yes. Oh, awesome.
If that's cool. So
Let's do it.
First of all, you and Lauren came sprinting down the street after me
I
in the
forgot about this.
burrito line to say, hold on, you have to take Nana on your trip. This is a Korean game?
Yes. Originally Korean or from a Japanese designer. And it has been picked up by, I forget what company name, but they've redone it as Trio. But of course, we kept the original game because the art is like super cute.
These are the typed up translated rules
Yes.
that you had in there, which
Yeah.
is so sweet. I love, this game is so good. It doesn't matter if you don't know the language, you must play it.
Yes.
Kind of vibe. And that's how good it is.
You can totally teach it right now. Let's
I would
let's
love
do
to
this.
teach it right now. Okay, so basically, I don't know how you deal it out when you have less than max players, but we played with 5 players,
Yep.
and then even broke the rules and played with 6, which is more than the max. But hey, we're rule breakers, and
That's
it
how we
actually
roll.
worked out pretty okay.
Nice.
So basically, each player is going to get. How do we do it with?
I think it's like 3.
We deal everything.
Yeah, let's go. Well, for the 2-player, we'll pretend we're playing a
I'm going to
5-player
pretend
game.
it's a 5-player game. So
Yeah.
we deal 6 cards to the middle, 6
Yep.
cards to every player. And basically, you are looking for a set of 3. You win the game by finding a set of 3 and having 3 sets of 3, or by having 2 sets that when you subtract add up to 7. So like you could have a set of the 10s and a set of the 3s because they either add or subtract to 7.
Yes, correct.
Or you can find the set of 7s. Now, what I would do on a turn, first things first, I'm going to sort my hand in ascending order numerically. And basically, the only things that I can ask other people for, everyone's hands are secret, obviously, but we're showing you. I can ask anyone at the table to see either their highest card, their lowest card, or I can flip one of the table cards. And I can keep going up to 3 until I find one that doesn't match. So if I'm like, Ruel, show me your highest card.
I've got a 12.
Oh my goodness. Then I'll be like, ooh, I've got a 12.
Ooh.
And now let's see what this one is.
What the?
I did not know that was going to happen.
Are
That
you
is
kidding
so
me?
cool. I just found a set. I am part way to winning.
Nice.
And now I'm going to keep going. And Ruel, what's your highest card now?
11.
I also have an 11, and now let's see.
If
what
that's 11,
this
I'm
is.
out of here. Okay.
Now I didn't get it, so then we've put them back where they were,
Yep.
and now it's the next person's turn. It's as simple as that, and so playable, so
Yeah.
strategic. It's a memory game because you have to remember whose highest card was what. You have to remember what you've already seen flipped over on the table. We played this so much after babies went to sleep.
Nice.
We stayed up so late till sometimes 10 o'clock. Playing Nana.
That is late.
How did you discover this?
I am so glad you enjoyed it, Becca. It's a wonderful game. I have a friend named Jin who travels to Korea every now and then. And he came back one time. He always picks up the games for me. He's a wonderful Jin. Shout out to you, my friend. And he brought back this and a couple other games. And he told me, hey, this is the best game you're going to play this year. And I looked at the rules. I looked them up. I was like, yeah, okay, cool. It sat on my shelf for like 4 months. And then,
Listen to Jin. Jin knows.
Exactly. Jin knows. And then sure enough, when I did play, I was like, yeah, well, I played it like a dozen times in a row.
Yeah.
It's so good, folks. Highly recommend. Nana, or you can find Trio from, I think someone gave us the name of the company, which I cannot see now. Happy Camper is the US. Thank you, Reggie.
Yeah, pick it up. You won't be sad you did. This is a perfect, easy to teach. I taught it.
Yeah.
I had no teleprompter, people.
Yeah, it's so good. Check it out. You also
And
played.
We did talk about That's Not a Hat, but I feel like we didn't do it justice now that I'm obsessed. I want to tell you more about That's Not a Hat from Ravensburger. Okay, so we're going to start with Ray's got headphones, Becca's got a baguette, and Ruel has a chair. Everybody gets a face-up gift. We'll have our gift shop here in the middle. Now, if I am going first, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the gift shop and get a new gift, and I have gotten eyeglasses. Now, I flip it over, and there's an arrow on it. I'm gonna pass to Ray. And Ray has received a new gift, and he loves his new sunglasses. And that means he doesn't need these headphones anymore. So he's gonna turn it over. He's gonna pass the way the arrow says, which is back to me, and say, Becca, thank you for the eyeglasses, have these headphones. And I say, Ray, thank you for the headphones. I don't need this baguette anymore, so I'm gonna say, enjoy this baguette. And he's gonna say, Becca, thank you for the baguette. Ruel, please enjoy these eyeglasses.
Oh.
And now Ruel would have to give away his oldest gift.
Yes, which is a chair.
Yes.
So flip this over. Thank you, Ray. And here is a chair.
Thank you for the chair. Please enjoy this baguette. Now,
Oh.
if at any point you think that the person who just passed you something forgot what it was and is bluffing, or straight up says, I don't know what this is, then you say, I don't know what this is, or
Yep.
that's not a baguette.
That's not a baguette.
Wow! And then you can flip it.
Okay, and it was a
was
baguette.
Never
Now Ruel has
question
one
me.
negative penalty against him.
Yep.
The first person to get 3 penalties is out, and everyone else wins, and that is not a hat.
So good.
So simple and so funny to watch someone just be past something and say, I'll remember what that is. And now I'm gonna give you a, it is hilarious.
Yeah.
I love this game.
Yeah, this one you can play it seriously all night long because it's just nonstop laughter when you're. It's like I literally just saw that card and I have no idea what it is.
Yeah.
And especially someone like me who has horrible memory, this game goes a long way. Like it's hilarious.
I
Like,
am sorry to say I am superbly good at this game. This is
okay.
roach memorization for a short time is my superpower.
Nice.
So I crush at this, even with a bunch of whiskey in me. Not gonna lie. Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, one glass. That's my limit. But
After the Piña Colada and
Pina Colada in the afternoon.
whiskey at night.
Little glass of whiskey at night, recover for 3 days, and then have another pina colada.
That sounds about right. Yep, that sounds about right. So yeah, That's Not a Hat, Nana, wonderful games. We talked about it last week how, you go travel, these are the type of games you want to bring with you because they're easy to travel with, easy to play, and you can play them with, this is basically, I guess, language independent almost.
Yeah.
Right? When you're in Costa Rica, you could say, I don't know, instead of baguette, pan.
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 Yeah,
Sí.
pan. Sí.
Yo puedo recordar todas las palabras en español, no es un problema.
Wow, that's very good. All I know is carne asada. That's
Muy
it.
delicioso.
Muy-
Me
Topo
encanta
Chico.
comer.
Topo Chico.
Sí, es una bebida
Muy bueno.
como café.
Café. Café
I
con
think it's
leche.
Café con leche! Yeah! Hablas español!
Gracias.
It's funny, each time I go back, I'm like, oh, I do speak more Spanish than last time I was here.
Nice.
And it's very exciting when you're like, wait. I think I know the secret code you're speaking. Speaking another language is awesome, is all I'm saying.
That's cool.
I want to know if you speak another language, please tell me in chat or in
Yeah.
the comments.
Before you went, did you brush up on your Spanish or you just showed up and it all came back to you?
Absolutely
Oh,
not, but
nice.
it did come back. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I had some long conversations with a couple people who were kind enough to have a very slow conversation telling me about how old their mother was and where they were born and
Okay. Oh, that's great. That's
simple
wonderful.
sentences.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hornets, thank you for the
Fantastic.
shout out. I got to shout out my shirt. This is #TeamDeadCamera. This is from back when I first started streaming on Twitch 4 years ago, when I was using an old laptop and I duct taped my phone as my top down.
Yeah.
And that phone eventually, throughout any stream I did, would eventually die. And then we just #TeamDeadCamera because you could no longer watch the game. You just
made
watch
a
my face.
t-shirt.
Yeah, I totally had a shirt made. My buddy Daryl, shout out to Daryl. He's at work right now, not watching. Next time, friend, when I'm on, I want you to watch.
Daryl, quit your job and watch our
Quit your
show.
job and watch the show. Team Dead Camera, thank you for that, Hornets. Appreciate you.
Yay!
Yeah. So,
All about the self-promotional t-shirts.
yes.
Look at
exactly.
us.
One more game. Team Dead
Dead
Camera.
Camera.
Gotta love it.
Well, it's about that time. Anything else that you want to shout out? Do we have a Tabletop Live Network coming up? Is the date set?
Not until May. Yeah. Oh,
May.
it is May. It's gotta be May. Can I get some points for that, please?
I'll think about it.
Okay, thank you.
I guess since we're nearing the end of the show, Ray, do you want to tell us the points breakdown and any other
Yes.
thoughts you have? And we did promise them we'd show them your shirt.
We got it, and the coordinated hat as well. Oh, here he comes, folks. Be nice.
Coming. Handsome Ray, everybody.
Here's
HR
Ray.
department's in the house.
Yeah.
One
right,
more game.
One more game.
Here, lean in and talk to our mics.
All right, so final breakdown in terms of transition points is as follows. I'll give you half point for that last one.
Thank you.
So that's Ruel's got 3.5 positive transition points, but 3 speaking of. So that's going to leave you with 1.5 point. A good golf score.
Nice.
Becca, 5 points, but did create 1 terrible horny silence and use 1 speaking of. So that's 3, maybe 2 if we decide that the horny silence is worth 2.
I'm fair with that. That's good.
Thank you.
GG.
Thank you. Yeah.
GG. Well done. Thank you, Ray.
Game was rigged.
Appreciate
Yep.
it. Yeah.
But,
Very nice.
It's because we have matching shirts, so that's why you let me win. But if you counted the speaking ofs as positive points, you're at 6.5.
Yeah. Speaking of
So-
counting, I had to throw one more
Sorry,
in
you're
there.
-1/2 now.
No.
now
There's
we're-
no juicing the results once
darn
they've
it.
been declared.
Well, I'm never going to make up for the horny silence. So, yeah. I think that's the game winner right there,
I am who
Becca.
I am. I do what I do, you know?
Love it. Yes. So there you go, folks. Another fun. This is episode 9. You believe it or not?
I cannot believe it.
That's amazing.
Speaking of, we should talk about episode 8 and Bonzinator coming on to guest. If you missed it, it's on YouTube now.
Yes.
Huge thanks to Bonzinator.
Love
for
Bonz.
filling
Thank
in
you,
while
Bonz.
I was on vacay, and I hear she crushed it.
She did. She always does. And but it is wonderful to have you back, Becca.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
This is the best. Thank you, folks, for hanging out with us today. Go play some games, will you? And have some coffee. Have some coffee.
See you next time.
Bye.